Major Slack Videos.
Back to the Ripperdoc mission. Follow the magic yellow line. Put away your pistol. I just gave you some. Go get yourself a Budweiser. Fast travel location here.
But you are not the masters of your memories.
Here's Misty's shop. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah?
I went past it. Here we go.
And they say I've got my head in the clouds.
Go around the back.
To be.
Down in here.
Vicky,
And
spry
here
as
is
ever, you
Victor.
Ripper. It's good to see you.
Definitely want to do a hard save here.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. To what do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax. Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in. You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
Okay, this is your cyberware. This is your first encounter with a Ripperdoc. This is the only way you can install cyberware. You can install cyberware mods on your own, but if you want to swap out your cyberware, you have to come back to our Ripperdoc. Stuff you buy will remain like, you know, like cyberware that you own. And you have all these different systems that you can plug into, like plug cyberware into. It's going to give you two freebies, one in Ocular System and one in Hands. All right, and the Ocular System freebie is going to give you, well, it's not free. It's basically being fronted to you. And like I said, because it's being fronted to you, you're going to owe him 21,000 eddies. You will not be able to access his merchant screen again after this until you pay him back the 21,000 eddies. Is it worth it? Yes, it's definitely worth it. And I'll explain why later on. For now, let's get the Kuroshi Optics Mark 1, which has a mod slot in it. That's very important. That's the freebie, and the Hands is a freebie as well. This is pretty useless. This is how you can use power weapons to ricochet shots, but you can't do anything with it until you get this thing right here, the trajectory generator. We could afford it, but okay, I've experimented extensively with the whole ricochet technology, and it's the general consensus that it completely sucks. By the time what it will do is allow you to, like, it will draw a line, a dotted line, and like you will be able to like plan ricochet shots to get enemies who are behind cover. It's really, really finicky. By the time you line up a ricochet shot, you might as well just run over and shoot him in the head. You know, it's really finicky, and it's like Yeah, I think it needs to be tweaked a little bit. Maybe they are going to tweak it. Maybe they're going to patch it, make it a lot easier to work with. But it's really not worth it. So that ballistic compressor is pretty much useless, but it's free, so keep it anyways. If you want to fool around with the whole ricochet technology, you need to buy this to go along with. Okay, allows you to preview your bullets ricochet trajectory. Plug it into a mod slot, and then you have to use any power weapon, and that will once you aim your power weapon, you'll see a red dotted line. Maybe I'll show that later on when we got more money. But yeah, it's pretty useless. For now, we want to get make sure you do not hit the escape button to get out of the screen, because it's going to kick you out of Vic's whole inventory altogether, and that's it. It'll be over. Make sure you click on cyberware. All right. And in case you didn't know, I didn't know this for the longest time. To access his mods, you click on trade, and you can access his mods. Right? I never knew this until I was 6 hours or 7 hours into the game. It's that's how you access his mods. These are a dime a dozen. Let's go back to, oh yeah, we could sell him some stuff too. So we want to get up to 2,500. Let's sell him let's just organize by DPS. Scroll on down to the bottom. You want to keep one of every type of weapon. So I want to keep Nawakis are burst fire, so let's sell that. Copperheads are pretty good. This is a pretty good power machine gun. Let's keep that. We're going to keep this. Sell that. Sell this. Let's go over to mods. Or cyberware. These are pretty good, but they're a dime a dozen. You're going to find tons of these, so we can afford to sell them this. This we won't be able to use until we get the Gorilla Arms mod, or the Gorilla Arms cyberware, and we won't be able to get that until we get street cred up to 20, which is a long way away, and we'll probably find more of these mods. So yeah, let's sell this. And we don't need two of these. We can sell one of these, and we have 2,500 bucks. So let's go back to his stuff, and we're gonna buy back to cyberware, back to circulatory system, and we can buy one of these babies right here. Tyrosine injector increases breach protocol time by 100%. This is really valuable. Okay, right now our breach protocol time only gives us 30 seconds to solve that little mini game. You can increase this to a minute by getting this. So let's get this and escape and over to skeleton. And this only costs $1,000. So you can increase your carry weight from 200 to 240. This is well worth it. So let's get one of these. And that's pretty much it. You can check on everything else. Just click on here. There's nothing else free. If you have $4,000, you could get that. This requires 8 intelligence. There's pretty much nothing else we can get right now, unless you have the money. Unless you did a lot of open world stuff. But those are all the freebies. Here's all the stuff that you need 20 street cred in order to buy. All with the exception of monowire. I'm going to show you where you can get a free monowire. And everyone's going gaga over monowire. I really don't think they're that, I really don't think it's all that. But at the same location that we're going to get the free legendary monowire, there's a much more valuable weapon, which a lot of people completely overlook. And yeah, definitely going to get that. So that's it. That's all our business here. We are done. Oh, the Gorilla Arms. Did I show you that? Yeah, that's in the arms section. Yeah. Cost a whopping... Oh, that's not the one that costs a lot of money. It's the legs one that costs. Yeah, 45,000 bucks for these guys here. Anyways, get to that later. We're done here.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. that Major League arm of yours right here. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play by play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right? Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful. Time for the scanner.
Okay, scan Vic to complete the next objective.
It might
Hey, Vic.
take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I'd also inject an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well. It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Oh yeah, I forgot to point that out. You may have noticed before that you couldn't see your ammo counter. Now you can.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show 'em what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Alright, it's a done deal. Let's see if the game lets us out. Okay, now you're just going to completely ignore Jackie. Your next objective is to talk to Jackie. He's in here.
Your heart chakra.
Let's go right past him. And we are now breaking into the open world. Alright. We're abandoning the main quest line. And we're going to break into the open world. And we're going to make a lot of money. And power level. A lot of attribute points. And a lot of perk points. For now, if you want to take a look at your cyberware, you can go to the inventory and click on cyberware. Here's all the cyberware we have installed. If you find an appropriate mod, you could just slap it in this and get some. For example, that grenade mod, you could put it there if you find one. I'll get into this later. Basically, those cyberware mods can be swapped out without visiting a Ripperdoc. As for cyberware, even if you own it, you have to go to Ripperdoc to swap it out. So for example, let's say we have 2 kinds of Kuroshi optics cyberware. We own this one, we could swap it out for another one, a better one later on. Let's say we want to swap it back for this one, for some ridiculous reason. You wouldn't have to pay for it again, but you will have to go to Ripperdoc to put it back in. Alright? And that's about it. This is useless. So as you can see, our inventory is increased to 240 pounds instead of 200. And our breach protocol time is now 60 seconds instead of 30 seconds. And that is it, boys and girls. Okay, the multi-build power starts now. For the foreseeable future, we're going to be focusing exclusively on NCPD scanner hustles and side jobs. If you set your map filter to open world and you take a look at all these blue icons on the map, these are what are known as NCPD scanner hustles. Basically, you're working for the Night City Police Department and they will pay you to solve crimes. All of them are like a little different. You have assault in progress, you have suspected organized crime activity, and you have these other reported crimes. They're all generally the same. They're really fast. You go to that area, you wipe out about half a dozen to a dozen enemies, usually about half a dozen enemies, and then you find the evidence or complete some quick objective and you get paid money and you get a lot of loot. And most of them, not all of them, but most of these locations have access points, and we are going to be data mining these access points for more money. So this is a great way to earn a ton of cash, and on top of that, all these NCPD scanner hustles will earn you a lot of street cred, tons of street cred. All right, so that's what this is all about. For now, you may be wondering why in the world did we get these perk points here, extended network interface and advanced data mine. We haven't even used them yet. I'm going to show you that right now. Everybody go to your journal. Oh yeah, by the way, back to the map here, let me also mention that on top of the NCPD scanner hustles, we're also going to be doing side jobs. If you switch on over the filter over to jobs, see all these yellow icons here? These are all side jobs that Regina Jones is going to give you. As soon as you get near one, she's going to give you the details of the job. Do the job and it's the same deal. You get money, you get loot, and generally there are access points at all these job locations. The side jobs are a little more complex, not much. You know, they sometimes involve different objectives, you know, like escort someone out or blow up a meth lab or something like that, but it's not that complicated. And none of these jobs, neither the NCPD scanner hustles or the side jobs, involve a lot of dialogue. They're all very quick skirmishes. All right, they're ideal for learning the game and for power leveling. All right, so over to journal and over to this side job here. Retrieve the ping quick hack from the netrunner. This is another gift or another freebie, all right? And in case you were wondering, do we continually have to tag everybody every time we go into combat? No, we don't. We can use the ping quick hack. That's one thing the ping quick hack does. Another thing ping quick hack does is it shows you where the access points are. I'm going to demonstrate that later on. For now, I'm just running far away from my car to demonstrate how to call your car. If you look down at the bottom left corner of your screen, see a little car icon, and then you see the number 5. That's what I have set to call my car. So all I have to do is press the 5 key, and my car will come to any location. Wherever I am, anywhere on the map, all I have to do is press that button. Whatever it is for you, press that button, and your car will come to you. Sometimes it gets stuck in traffic, but just, you know, you can see him either on the mini, you can see him right there, or you can spot him on the mini map. See that? That little car icon. Okay? And he always honks. Okay, Wheels. I now W Wheels. And Wheels, we are going north to this location. There are also fast travel points, but we haven't discovered them yet, so we can't use them. There is a fast travel point here at Kabuki Market rather, where this netrunner is located. Let's just drive there now, and let's see if we can get there without running over any pedestrians. All right, punch it, Chewie. Uh-oh. Yeah. Alright, coming through. Watch it now. Bad driver coming through. Uh-oh, watch it now. What? Okay, here we go. Squeeze it. Watch it now. Hey, I'm driving here. Come on. Oh wait, watch it. I missed my cutoff. The thing that gets me the most about driving is trying to keep my eye on the road and the GPS at the same time. Every time I take my eye off the road to look at the GPS, that's when the trouble starts. Okay, here we are at Kabuki Market. Whee! Alright. Let's just park here. And follow the yellow brick road. Here's Regina Jones to tell us about a very important job.
So, looks like we found the last honest cop in this city. Her name's Anna Hamill, and whatever she's investigating, it's made her a lot of enemies. She'd do best to cut it out, if you catch my drift. Okay, look, I know how it sounds, but somebody would have taken this gig anyway, right? I don't know. Maybe there's an angle you can play here. Either way, info's attached.
Okay, so that's a very important job. That's an easy 3,700 bucks. We're going to do that before the end of the video, but for now, let's follow the yellow brick road over to our freebie. Cross this walkway, and we're going to hook up with an individual here who is actually a quick hack merchant.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
You're V, right? She had me hold the demon for you. It should work on any 3rd gen deck.
Alright, let's grab it.
Okay, glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is. You might extract some shimsoft or subroutines. Seems worth a try, either way.
Alright, she's basically a quick hack merchant. Do not buy anything from her until you follow this walkthrough, because we're basically going to be crafting most of our quick hacks for free. Or like, you know, using the components that we collect from doing access points, alright? But for now, she's got a freebie. Ping, grab it, costs you nothing. There we go. And like she said, we can test it out. So let's go to our inventory, cyberware. Here's your cyberware. Click on operating system. Our operating system right now is a real cheapy, low level operating system. It only adds on 2 base RAM on top of our current RAM. Only has a 4 buffer size, which is huge. Like, I mean, not huge, but rather it is a big consequence to the fact what am I trying to say here? When we start working on access points, the limited buffer size is really gonna slow us down, and I'll get more into that later on. And it only has 2 slots. Okay, if you click on it, as you can see, we can only put 2 mod slots on it. We're gonna get better cyber decks fairly shortly, and I'll get into that later on. For now, we have short circuit and reboot optics. The one that's least useful right now is short circuit, so let's just click on that and replace it with ping. So now we have ping and reboot optics hooked up. All right, and she said we could test it out right here. Here's a camera. Scan it to earn some quick breach protocol XP. Let's just do a quick breach protocol. This is BDE9. You do that right here, BDE9. There we go, we got 81 XP. And now let's test out ping. Watch very carefully what happens when we do ping. Ping. Boom. See the line? See the line? Draws a line all the way down there. What's there, Slack? An access point. What's an access point, Slack? An access point is a special terminal that you can jack into, and it presents you with a breach protocol puzzle. But this time, instead of lowering the RAM cost of everything in the area, it earns you money and quick hack components, quick hack crafting components. Now this is a very, very basic, easy practice access point, okay? Most of them are much more complicated than this, right? All we have to do is punch in 1C55 and we will earn 200 bucks. There's only 1 C in the first row. Once again, a brief overview of how you do breach protocol. You have to find, or you punch in a number in the first row, and then whatever column is lit up from punching that number in, you have to find the next number in that column. Whatever row that number is in, you have to find the next number, all right? So we're looking to punch in 1C55. There's only this here, and there's no 55 in this column, so we're gonna have to find 1C55 elsewhere in the matrix. Here's the 1C55, so if we punch in 55, 1C55, that will complete it, right? Once again, you don't have to punch in any numbers in the sequence. You could use a turn in your buffer size to set up a sequence, all right? So let's exit, and we will now earn approximately 200 bucks. If we did not have the these two perks in advanced data mine, we would probably only earn 100 bucks. Somebody's gonna have to confirm that, but because I've never actually gotten to this point in the game without having these two perks in advanced data mine. But obviously, as you can see, you earn 100% more money. So it stands to reason that you would only earn 100 bucks from that data mine. And we also get breach protocol XP. Alright? Now, like I said, that's a very, very basic access point. Let's do another one. And you may be wondering, why do we get this perk here? Extended network interface automatically highlights nearby access points. Now I'm going to show you how that is very useful. Looking on the mini-map in the top right corner of the screen, let's just retrace our steps. Back. What in the world? Okay, right, sorry. Down here. Look to the left, and this is Kabuki Market. See the hotel over there? As we slowly approach the hotel, you're going to watch the mini-map, okay? Watch the mini-map, top right corner of the screen. You can look for a red dot to pop up on the mini-map. Okay, go towards the hotel. Go towards the hotel. See that? See the red dot? That is an access point. Okay? And see that? Another red dot popped up on the screen, on the mini-map rather. That is another access point. The first access point, you see a little flashing arrow pointing up. That means that that access point is on the second floor. The other one is on the first floor. We will have to spend 151 bucks to rent a room in the hotel to gain access to the hotel, but it's well worth it. Alright, so just punch in your 151 bucks here. And we now gain access to the hotel. Go through this door here. This will require tech ability of 4. We easily have that. Open the door and shut the door behind you. And in this box here, there's always some good loot, and there's always this here. I've tested this with 3 different characters and I always get 1,744 bucks. Cha-ching. Somebody want to verify that, please? I'm pretty sure that's guaranteed. So let's grab all the loot in there. And we got a lot of money out back already. In here, I don't have notes on this, so I don't think this is guaranteed, but it might be. This is a fantastic find for our sniper rifle. It could be that when I was going through this section of the game in earlier practice runs, I didn't realize the importance of this. But this is a fantastic scope for our sniper rifles. Let's grab that. E305 Prospecta. Somebody want to verify if that is a guaranteed spawn in this box here? Let's grab that. We now have a scope for our sniper rifle. Click on that and boom. See? You got a nice scope now. Beautiful. Alright, and finally the access point. This is a much more detailed access point. This is a typical access point. Here we go. This is what they always look like. You have Datamine V1, Datamine V2, and Datamine V3. Datamine V1 gives you a small reward. Datamine V2 gives you a medium reward. Datamine V3 gives you a large reward. You can do 1, 2, or all 3 in this access point if you're skilled enough and if you're lucky enough. Alright? Now what you're looking for is matches. You're looking for example, if we punched in 1C, 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 the last 1C in the third data mine will automatically begin the first data mine sequence. So this is like counts as 1 turn in our buffer. So we could probably do this if we could find 1C, 1C, 1C BD. Just look and see if there are any other matches. No, that's the most we can do with this buffer size. So 1C, 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 1C BD, we can do it. We can get number 1 and number 3. We'll complete number 3 first, and then we'll complete number 1. Number 2 is impossible because we don't have a large enough buffer size. There's no way we could pull that off. Okay, so 1C, 1C, 1C BD, that will do it. 1C, 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 and see that? How I completed the first one, the first sequence, the last 1C of the last one completed the first one. And just punch in BD. There we go, 800 bucks. That's typical. And we actually got some legendary quick hack components. See all those quick hack components we got? Plus XP. 800 quick bucks. And if you go to your backpack and check out here, we are now earning quick hack components. For now, we can't craft any quick hacks because we don't have the crafting specs, but so you go to crafting, click on this. Quick hack, see here. We don't have any crafting specs at all. But as soon as we get this perk right here, Hacker's Manual, unlocks crafting specs for uncommon quick hacks, we're going to get a whole bunch of free crafting specs in our crafting quick hacks inventory. Alright, so that is next stop with regards to perks. Now, we got lucky there. We're not going to always get so lucky. What we really need is a much larger buffer size to make it easier to do all these access points. How do you get a larger buffer size? Like by getting a better cyber deck. Even though we can no longer do business with Victor Vector because we don't have $21,000 to pay him back, we can do business with other Ripperdocs in the city. So go to your map, switch on over to service points, and you're looking for these kind of these pincer icons. See, that's a Ripperdoc right there. He's right nearby. That's Mr. Chrome. Another Ripperdoc is right here. That's Bucks, what's his name? Bucks Emporium or something like that. And there's another Ripperdoc up here somewhere. I forget his name. Let's go see Mr. Chrome. Mr. Chrome or Dr. Chrome. I think it's Dr. Chrome. He's right over here.
How ya?
Dr. Chrome.
Come on then.
Okay. And if you click on operating system, here these operating systems are only restricted by the fact that we don't have enough money. See, these ones require a certain amount of street cred. But this one is just simply we don't have enough money. If we have $15,000, we could get this, which is what I want. This is what you should get. The Stevenson Tech Mark II, which as you can see has a huge buffer size, 7 in the buffer size. Plus, it gives you 6 base RAM and it gives you 4 slots to put your quick hacks in. That is our next priority. Earn 15,000 bucks to buy this. All right. And let's go back to the hotel and do the second access point up in our hotel room because that's what we paid 151 bucks for. By the way, we are already up to 2,700 bucks, right? Stick the slack and you will make big bucks. Here's our hotel room. Go in here. Let's shut the door to have a little privacy. And you know what you should do? You should probably... I'm not going to do this in the walkthrough because I want to keep things moving along, but you should do a quick save just before all these access points. So if you don't like the roll of the dice, as it were, you can just back out, reload your quick save, and get another try. Okay, let me just study this matrix here because I blew a couple runs rushing this. As you can see, the last number in Datamine V2 is the first number in Datamine V3, 1C. So this is doable. If we can find E9, we have an E9, we have a 1C. We have to do E9, 1C, E9, 55, E9, 1C, E9, 55. We can do this. We can do number 2 and number 3 for another quick 800 bucks. So let me just review here. E9, 1C, E9, 55. Yep. There you go. Another. Oh, that earned us 1,000 bucks. Excellent. Excellent. And let's get all the goodies in here. This hotel like leaves you money instead of like a mint on the pillow. How nice. I'm not sure what this is. This has baffled me to no end. This has got to be a glitch. You can't pick it up. Looks valuable. I want it. You can't get it. Anyways, okay. Okay, so we are up to almost 4,000 bucks already. Let's go do that quest here. Or rather, side job. The Woman of La Mancha. This is what Regina Jones just told us about. This is dead easy. Even though the danger is rated as high. By the way, all the NCPD scanner hustles and the side jobs have difficulty ratings. Some of them are moderate, that's average. Some of them are rated as high difficulty, and some of them are rated at very high. The very high ones at this stage of the game, you're pretty much, the only way you can do them is stealthing. And I'll show you how to do that later on a few of them. Some of them are just like, forget it, you can't do them. This one here, even though it's rated as high, this is a cakewalk if you know what to do. It's actually right upstairs. We have to find Anna Hamill and force her to drop the police investigation. So we just go out the door here. And want to do a quick save in case you accidentally punch in the wrong dialogue choices. And climb up here, climb up on the air conditioning units, do an about face, and run and jump on top of the balcony here. So ready, you run and jump. Up you go. And through the door, and Anna Hamill, wait a minute, some goodies here. Anna Hamill is found right here. Hey Anna.
Stop!
What?
Not
Watch
one
it.
more fucking step! Who put out the hit? Give me a name!
Okay, these dialogues are timed. Tell her I'm here to warn you.
Anna, drop this investigation. It's in your best interest.
That a threat? I'd remind you, you're the one in the fucking crosshairs.
Okay, once again, it's time. Just want to help you.
Hey, easy. I just want to help.
Help? Phonic implant must be fried. I think you meant intimidate.
Just to end your investigation. Really pissed off the wrong people.
Which people? Tell me what fucking people!
Finally, your buddies at the NCPD.
Your buddies at the NCPD set you up.
Fucking! I fucking knew it! Robert Kowalski and Bill Adams! Motherfuckers!
Let it go. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Know what? I'm not letting scumbags get me killed! Fuck them, fuck this job, fuck this city!
Okay, nothing personal, Anna, but that's gotta be the worst voice acting in the game. I'm actually generally really happy with the story and the dialogue, but this is like it's laughable. Anyway, what's next for you?
So Anna, what's next for you?
What? We tunes all of a sudden? The hell do you care? I dropped the case like you wanted. You can fuck off, merc.
Whoa, attitude. Okay, so our next objective is to simply leave the area and we will get paid. First of all, let's look around for some loot. Some goodies over here. Some goodies here. That's it. Let's go out the way we came in. And we only have to leave the area and we'll get paid.
I'm ready. You ready?
Cha-ching. Woman of La Mancha, job complete. And here comes Regina Jones to debrief us.
V of the Silver Tongue, eh? Glad we got it all worked out. Contract closed.
Done and done. And cha-ching, 3,700 bucks. And now we already have 7,500 bucks. We're halfway there already to our $15,000 goal. And that's it for this video. I want to thank you all very much for watching. And if you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, stuff like that there. And I'll see you. I will see you next time for some more Cyberpunk 2077 and the multi-build power start. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.